I'm Nicola. Welcome to Faster Changes with Nicola. Today, we are going to be tapping to release our blocks to feeling ready. Because very often we're ready for things, but we tell ourselves we need to learn one more thing, do one more course, or meet whatever, some kind of arbitrary restrictions that we're given to ourselves. So, we're going to tap and address some of that. And we're also going to tap for increasing our trust in ourselves and let go of any barriers there. Before we start, put something in the comments that you're grateful for today. I am grateful for doing my heart math coherence breathing this morning. Usually I do that before bed, but I've already gotten it done today, so that feels like a win. And I like doing that because it helps me feel a lot more relaxed. So let me see in the comments what you're grateful for. So, support studio, your stomach is happy and balanced. I would be very grateful for that as well. And that's not fun when it is not happy or balanced, actually. Good, Srishti. Glad to hear that. And welcome. Good morning, Kathy. And awesome. You're working on yourself this morning. That's fantastic. Super. So let's, as you guys are putting your gratitude in the comments, let's aim and see what we're going to be changing today. 0 to 10. Now, before I do the aiming question, oh, hey, Lisa, welcome. I'm glad to have you here today as well. Now, before we do the aiming question, think of one thing that you keep telling yourself you're not ready for. Whatever it is, you can't do this thing because. Just aim at that. So when you do the aiming question, you're kind of putting it towards that one thing, tying it there. And 0 to 10, how ready am I feeling now? Just notice what the number is. 10, you're totally ready. 0, you're not ready at all. While I wait for those comments to scroll in, I'm going to ask you to like this video because you're here. You may as well like it already. And subscribe to the channel so that you know when videos are posted. Next month, I'll be doing Blast from the Past videos, which are videos I saved from Facebook Lives. Because I'm starting at this time, I'll be starting some group clarity calls on Fridays. I don't have a new day and time for the live streams, plus I'll be doing some vacation and whatnot in September. So we're going to do Blast for the Past in September, and then come October, I'll figure out where in the month, the days, the weeks, I can put some live streams. So you can wait for those. Kathy's coming in at a 2. Awesome. And Shrishti, I'm grateful for you as well. That's beautiful. So put in the comments where you are with ready. Notice what you're ready for or not ready for. And then we're going to do some tapping on that. And feel your fingers as you tap. Shift your focus. So we all have to-do lists. We all have things. Just put those on pause for now while you tap along with me, because you deserve this time today. Say, I release and let go of all the ways I tell myself I'm not ready yet. Maybe I feel like I'm not good enough. I don't know enough. I haven't learned enough, read enough, need another course. Whatever that story is, I let it go today. I release my I'm not ready yet story. I give myself permission to trust that I'm ready to start, and I'll learn more as I go. Now, squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in. And relax it out. Say peace. Welcome, Jen, Harmony, Torian. Awesome to see you all here. Grateful. That's sweet, Jen. Thank you. And so Shrishti coming in at a 0 for being ready to do painting. Okay, let's see how that changes here and what blocks you release. Torian coming in at a 1, Lisa a 4, and Kathy was a 2. Now you can start some self-havening, just very soothing, gentle touch. Harmony, good. And Torian, I'm grateful for you. Now we're going to do some affirmational statements or questions. They're not statements. Repeat after me while you do the soothing self-havening. What if I'm more ready than I assume? What if feeling ready comes after starting, not before? What if I learn more by starting now than I ever could if I wait to feel ready? So let those informational questions or those what if questions percolate for a moment, and we're going to check in again. 0 to 10, how ready am I feeling now? So mine's at a 10. I didn't check the first time, I forgot. I was focused here. Hello, Pleasant, welcome. But put in the comments how ready you are now. Mine was probably an 8 because that's where I usually start. Jen moving up to a 6. Kathy moving up to a 4. Shrishti moving up to a 5. Very good. And Lisa moving up to a 5. Good job. You guys have already starting to let some things go, which is good. Torian moving up to a 2. Awesome. Notice the voice in your head as you ask yourself how ready you are. Just notice those reflexive thoughts. That's your story, that's your identity, and you're going to challenge it today. So tap, feel your fingers as you tap and repeat after me. I release and let go of that old story of I'm not ready yet. Wherever I formed that story, whatever the experiences were that contributed to it, however I tell myself I'm just not enough yet, I let it all go today. Feel your fingers and say, I give myself permission to trust that I'm more ready than I realize and to learn more as I go. Just feel those fingers. Maybe wiggle your toes, squeeze your wrist, take a nice deep breath in, relax it out on a sigh. Peace. Excellent. So now we're going to pair a little bit of self-havening with a tongue twister. And that is a pattern interrupt. It's going to stop whatever you're doing in your mind and just mess it up a bit so that you can have a new belief, so you can plant some new seeds. And then we'll check in again. So let's see. Should Shrishti sell seashells or should she sip Schlitz? Say it out loud. Should Shrishti sell seashells or should she sip Schlitz? Should Shrishti sell seashells or should she sip Schlitz? Let me see an emoji if you did that one out loud. And then we're going to check in again and see what changed. So 0 to 10, how ready am I feeling now? So mine moved up to a 10 plus plus. I'm letting it just be general. I don't really have a specific thing that I'm telling myself I'm ready for or not ready for. Okay, so support studio 5. Jen did the tongue twister and it was tough. Yeah, that one is a tough one. Kathy, Pleasant, Torian, Shrishti, good job, Shrishti. And Torian moved up to a 3, Kathy a 6, Jen 6.5, Lisa 7, Harmony did the tongue twister, good job. Shrishti coming in at 8, awesome. Good job, everybody. So you're creating incremental changes, and that's what we want. It's not about getting to a 10. It is about overcoming whatever you're doing inside, releasing and letting go of a little bit and creating a little more space. So tap, feel your fingers, and say, I release and let go of all the ways I've been telling myself I'm not ready. And every time I accomplish something, there's another thing that I say, I need to do that first. You just keep practicing being not ready, and it's time to let it go. Feel those fingers. I give myself permission to trust that I am ready and to learn more as I go. Beautiful. Squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in. And relax it out. Peace. It is true, Shrishti. I used to do it all the time. Oh, no, I need to do one more course. After this one, I'll be ready. Nope. Then there was always another one. But once you get into action, then you start to realize you are ready. And what you really need is experience, not another course, not another book. Experience is the greatest way to get us ready for something. So, let's see. We should be doing some informational questions here. So, what if I really am ready? What if experience is better than being ready? What if I trust myself that I do know enough? I jumped into the next one. Oops. What if I ready, fire, aim, as Jack Canfield teaches? I just get into action and aim as I go. What if I really am ready? Okay, so let's check that again. 0 to 10. How ready am I feeling now? What do you think? Mine's 10 plus plus plus, so it's moving on up. So let's see. That's funny, Pleasant. Support Studio 5. Good. Harmony 9, really good. Torian moving into a 5, Kathy an 8, Shrishti's at a 10, awesome. Jen coming in at a 7, and Lisa almost there with a 9. That's divine. Support Studio almost there too with an 8 is great. So let's tap again. Feel your fingers. Just notice the sensation of your tapping and repeat after me. I release and let go of the old I'm not ready yet story. Wherever I learned it, I let it go. Whoever I have been acting like, I let it go. All the reasons I have held myself back this way, I let them go all at once now. And then say, I give myself permission to know that I am ready and to learn more as I go. Good job. You might wiggle your toes, squeeze your wrist, take a nice deep breath in, and then relax it out. Nice, long, slow, deep breath out. Wonderful. So we are going to do a tongue twister, and then we'll check and see where everyone ended on ready. And then we're going to move into trusting ourselves. So let's see, tongue twister. Well, fall is coming, so I tend to think of Halloween a lot in the fall. So if two witches were watching two watches, which witch is watching which watch? If two witches were watching two watches, which witch is watching which watch? If two witches were watching two watches, which witch is watching which watch? Can you give me an emoji if you do that one? Oh, yes, you want the pheasant? Okay, we'll do that one next, Dorian. That one's always a challenge on YouTube. However, I think I can pull it off today. Okay, so 0 to 10, how ready am I feeling now? Where'd you get to? Put your number in the comments, then we're gonna switch to trusting ourselves. Okay? And I think that is the number one thing in the world, because if you trust yourself to be okay no matter what, you don't need to worry so much about if people are trustworthy or things are trustworthy, because you trust yourself to be able to adapt, to handle whatever comes your way. I think that's the gold standard with trust. All right, so Jen and Kathy did the tongue twister, so did Shrishti. Torian's at a 6. The witches did it. Good, Lisa, up at a 10. Support Studio at a 9. Kathy's at a 10. Good job, Torian. Jen coming in at 8. So you guys all did great with that one. And you'll get to have the video so you can do it again if you want to. Harmony almost there at a 9.5, and Shrishti 11. That's excellent. Good job. And Harmony did the tongue twister. Really good. Now I want some watermelon. Okay, so 0 to 10. How much do I trust myself? So that for me is a 10 plus plus. That's good. I focus on working on this one a lot. And let me see in the comments where you are. So Torian down at a 2, room for improvement, absolutely. We're going to work on that in just a moment. Jen is at a 4, good. And Pleasant did the tongue twister, very good. Kathy coming in at a 10, awesome. Good job, everybody. So Shrishti's around a 5 or 6, support studio 5. Let's get to work. Start tapping. Use your non-dominant hand and repeat after me. I release and let go of all the reasons I just don't trust myself, or just about anything else either. I let it go. I let it all go. I'm safe as I'm letting that stuff go. I give myself permission to trust me now. Feel those fingers. Good. Squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in. Maybe wiggle your toes. Just come back and be present in your body. And say peace. Wonderful. You can start the soothing touch, self-havening, and just notice how trusting yourself and feeling ready for things kind of go hand in hand. If you trust yourself to be okay, you might let yourself trust that you can start things. That seems redundant, but that's the way I'm looking at it. So what if I can trust myself now? What if I release those old barriers that blocked me from trusting myself? What if I release those old memories that have been getting in the way of trusting myself? What if it's just safe to trust me now? Good work. 0 to 10. How much am I trusting myself now? So mine's still 10 plus plus. Didn't change, but it's still in a good place. Let me see in the comments where it is for you, and then we'll do another round of tapping. Good. So let's see. Harmony was at an 8, Torian 4. Oh, no, Harmony's moved to 8.5. Good. Jen 5, Shrishti 7. Super. Very good. All right. And Kathy at an 11. Really nice. Excellent. So we're going to go again. Take your tapping fingers, shift your focus. There's just the tapping right now. And repeat after me. I release and let go of all barriers between me and the ability to trust me. However, I created those barriers, I now uncreate them. Whatever resources contributed to those barriers, I release them. Whatever stories led to me not trusting myself, I'm upgrading the stories now. I give myself permission to trust me. Feel those fingers. Squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in. And then relax it out on a sigh. Peace. You might even let your shoulders drop a little bit. Just relax. And once again, you can start that soothing touch. And this could be with the hands. You could apply the soothing touch to your arms. And it could even be the face. Whatever feels right for you today. And I believe it's time for another tongue twister. So give me an emoji if you do this one out loud as well. And maybe make sure there are no kids around because this one's not kid-friendly if you don't say it properly. I am not a pheasant plucker. I am the pheasant plucker's mate. I'm only plucking pheasants because the pheasant plucker's late. I am not a pheasant plucker. I'm the pheasant plucker's mate. I'm only plucking pheasants because the pheasant plucker's late. I am not a pheasant plucker. I'm the pheasant plucker's mate. I'm only plucking pheasants because the pheasant plucker's late. Let me see the emojis if you did that one out loud. And then let's check in. 0 to 10. How much am I trusting myself now? Well, I helped doing that tongue twister because mine's up to a 10 plus plus plus. All right, let's see. Where did we leave off? Lisa, I saw an 8, Support Studio 6, Harmony 9.5, Kathy, Lisa, Jen, Torian, and Pleasant all did the tongue twister, so that's outstanding. Shrishti as well. Thank you, Torian. That one is a challenge. Okay, so Lisa, 10, Torian, 7, Harmony and Support Studio did the tongue twister, and Shrishti, excellent. And Harmony's at a 10. Good job, everybody. We're going to tap again. Notice any thoughts in your own peanut gallery, the inner critic, whatever it is you say to yourself about trusting yourself. It might be a yeah, but. It might be, well, this thing happened way back when. Whatever it is, notice it and shift your focus to the tapping. Say, I release and let go of whatever's left that could come between me and trusting me. Today's a great day to let that story go. I let it all go. I give myself permission to trust me and to feel good about it. When I trust me, I can adapt to whatever comes my way. Feel your fingers, squeeze your wrist, take a nice deep breath in, and then relax it out. Peace. Outstanding. We are going to start some more self-havening, and let's add those informational questions to it. What if it's time to trust me? What if I end up feeling so much more capable simply because I trust me to be okay no matter what? What if I start to notice all kinds of reasons to trust me? What if I'm really doing better than I've been giving myself credit for? What if I can trust me now? Wonderful. So, aiming question 0 to 10. How much am I able to trust me now? So, mine's moved up another notch 10 plus, 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 plus. Not bad. And let's see, where's everybody here? I'm not sure where I finished reading everybody, so I'm going to start with Harmony at a 10, Torian 8, Jen 9, Shrishti 10. That's really good. Kathy 10 plus plus. So you guys are doing awesome. We're going to do one more round of tapping, and then let's see where we all end up. And thank you, Torian, for that. Give the video a thumbs up. You're here, you may as well do it. So now tap, feel your fingers, and say, I release and let go of anything, no matter how tiny it is, that came between me and the ability to trust myself completely. Trusting myself doesn't make me stupid. I know I can't fly if I can't fly. I know I can't swim if I can't swim. But trusting me does say, I can learn if I want to. Right? I give myself permission to truly trust me now. Good job. Feel your fingers. Take a nice deep breath in. And relax that one out. Peace. We will do one more tongue twister along with the soothing touch. And as I scan my memory banks for one, which one do I want to use? Oh, the suspense. A skunk sat on a stump. The stump thunk, the skunk stunk, and the skunk thunk, the stump stunk. A skunk sat on a stump. The stump thunk, the skunk stunk, and the skunk thunk, the stump stunk. A skunk sat on a stump. The stump thunk, the skunk stunk, and the skunk thunk, the stump stunk. Alrighty then. Emoji if you did that one out loud. And let's check it again. 0 to 10. How much am I trusting myself now? Or how am I able to trust myself now? 0 to 10. So mine's the same, 10 plus, 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 14, whatever that is. And I see a lot of skunks in there. So lots of emojis. Brave souls. You've all done the tongue twisters today. That's outstanding. And yes, skunks are stinky. And let's see, Torian coming in at a 9. 9 is divine. Where is everyone else ending up with this one? And if you weren't at a 10 yet for feeling ready, go back and check and see if it changed, because very often it does while you're tapping on something else. Keeps on changing. Post the words to the skunk one, Pleasant. Because yes, I'll post it in the comments. That's easy. Or Support Studio could probably do it long before me, because she's fast. So Jen at a 9, Shrishti at a 9 plus, Support Studio at a 19, 10. I was going to say 19, that's the high score of the day. Excellent. Thank you, Support Studio. Pleasant Life, yeah, we'll get that posted in the comments, so you'll be able to see that one. And a week from tomorrow is the next Collateral Changes tap along, where you could join in and work on a memory that bothers you. Collateral Changes is where bad memories go to die. I work with 1, 2, 3 volunteers, and they release memories that haunt them, that bother them, painful memories. And you can join in and follow along. You can volunteer or just follow along and notice what changes with your own memories. It's fun, and everyone creates changes. So that will be a week from Saturday, September 6th at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time. The next one is the following Tuesday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. So there's 2 coming up next week. And, well, it's Saturday and Tuesday, so they're not next week. All right, a skunk sat on a stump. See, there you go. Perfect. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. Subscribe to the channel so you know when I post videos. I uploaded a new one yesterday for those of us who have trouble saying no. If you have ever struggled saying no, and no is a complete sentence, by the way, but if you struggle with saying no, watch that video, tap along. I would actually challenge you to tap along to that video 30 days in a row and notice that you can let go of people pleasing. Okay? So have an amazing day, and you are ready. Trust yourself. Bye, everybody.